Alright, this is going to be a video of this 42-inch Canarm brand mini Paragon ceiling fan that came in at my local Habitat Restore. And I actually got it from the Restore as I happen to volunteer there. Pretty much what I do for them is refurbish ceiling fans that they receive via donation and ensure that they're more presentable than how they previously came in. Anyways, I'm going to be demonstrating this for all you guys, starting out with the light kit. As you can see, this is functioning, and I'm using 3 6-watt equivalent energy-saving compact fluorescent bulbs in there. I'll turn that off. Now for the fan itself, beginning with the high speed. Looking at the black piece of tape I attached to one of the blade brackets for RPM indication, I'd say that high is probably going to spin close to 210, maybe 215. It is a little bit on the slower side for a 42-inch fan. However, the previous owners actually did increase the pitch of the blades to improve airflow, which helped quite a lot. However, also slowed the fan down a little bit. Next, for the medium speed, medium is going to spin down to roughly 185 RPM, possibly 190. And it really is not the quietest fan when it runs, as it's pretty much a consistent hum on high, medium, and low. I guess that's to be expected though, considering it's only a single capacitor fan. And last, however certainly not least, the low speed, which I'll be showing with the fan and light on, running simultaneously. Personally, I find the speeds on this fan to be slightly odd. Low is almost a bit too fast, as with medium. However, high is a bit slow. I'd say low is probably going to spin close to 85 RPM. Personally, I would have liked to have seen it maybe closer to 65. However, that's just my preference. Anyways, I'll turn it off now. And I'm going to be talking about some general information on it. The fan is dated 1998, so it would have been one of the last mini Paragons made prior to the model's discontinuation. I believe they did sell for one more year after that, into 1999. However, come 2000, the model was taken off the shelves. Also, this was at a time when Canarm was rather experimental with various manufacturers, as this particular model happens to be made by PowerMax. However, I've also seen Paragons manufactured by Aircool, and I believe Hopeful Electrical Manufacturing, which currently makes some of the more popular Canarm models. I believe the strategy here was to find the manufacturer that can make the most amount of units for the lowest price. Since the market is constantly changing, Canarm decided to choose various manufacturers at different points in time, even to make one specific model. Also, you might have noticed me referring to the fan as Mini Paragon. This is due to the fact that this is actually the little brother, if you will, of the main Paragon model, which was 52 inches. It pretty much looks the same, other than having a larger motor housing and wider blade span. To conclude the video here, I'm going to be discussing the fan's pros and cons, and ranking it out of 5 stars, beginning with the pros. Overall, it is actually a fairly decent looking fan, and certainly would have been highly trendy for its day. The blades are reversible. One side is this imitation Casablanca Spirit of Saturn stencil, which I currently have facing down, and the other side here is just plain white. As you can see, there's the plain white side. I just have it on the stencil side for now, as I feel it's what suits the fan the best. Also, it can be installed with or without light kit, adding versatility, and can be down mounted or flush mounted to accommodate various ceiling heights. One thing I particularly like about this light kit is that it's rather flexible in terms of the bulbs you can use, as with a lot of PowerMax made Canarms of the time. It actually says that you can use not only Type A bulbs, however, you can use reflector ones as well. The only minor inconvenience here is that the little covers that go over the bulbs are not quite wide enough to accommodate some reflector bulbs, so they do have a tendency to rattle if you use the reflector type. Other than that though, it is a pretty nice system that definitely allows a lot of customization for your lighting needs. As for the cons, I find some of the metal parts to be slightly flimsy, like the blade brackets. The earlier Paragons would not have had this issue, so I'm suspecting that Canarm cheapened them over time. And also, being a single capacitor, it is quite noisy. Other than that though, it is a fairly decent fan for what it is, and looks quite nice too, so I would give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and there's lots more to come. Also, feel free to send me feedback in the comment box below the video.